what's up and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be another what I eat in a day because I know how much you guys love these and I love filming them just as much as you guys like watching them. If you guys are new here, don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up this video, follow me on my other channel Molly's Life if you want to see pretty much daily vlogs for the whole month of December. I've been uploading so much more on there. I think I have like 10 uploads at this point, so definitely check out that channel if you want to see more of my day-to-day life because there's a lot of more personal stuff going on over there. And I also did want to quickly thank AliExpress for sponsoring today's video. We're gonna get into that a little bit later, but I'm so excited to be sponsored by them today. The first thing on the agenda, of course, for what I eat in a day is coffee. Lately I've been liking to have my coffee and just kind of chill for like 30 to 45 minutes and read. I think that reading helps me kind of like declutter my mind and get me to not be thinking so much about everything going on in my personal life, which I know I talk a lot about like physical health and ways to eat healthier on this channel, but something equally as important is definitely taking care of your mental health. And I'm trying to do that the best I can. So reading has really helped me. Reading like self-help books in the morning, it just kind of makes me motivated to get started with my day. First thing we need to do is make a coffee. Okay, so I'm just about finished with my coffee. I read for honestly a little bit longer than I was expecting to, but that's okay. Reading is good. I do want to get into today's sponsorship, which is AliExpress. I am so excited to share with you guys the product that they sent over to me because I've been using it every single day. So AliExpress sent over to me a walking pad, and this is great if you have a standing desk, but also if you just have some spare space in your apartment. This can be an amazing way to get your daily walks in and get your exercise in without having to go out into the cold, especially if you live in a pretty cold climate like myself. The reason why I said it's the perfect day for it is because it just snowed out. Last night it was snowing all night. We only got like 1.5 inches, but it's freezing outside, as you can imagine, and there is still some snow out there that I want to avoid at all costs. And if you guys remember in the spring and a lot of the summer, I was walking like sometimes 2 or 3 times a day because I was just so obsessed with getting out and kind of like clearing my head. Walking is really good for clearing your head and not overthinking, not being too anxious. But obviously in the winter months, it's a lot harder to do that. So that's where the walking pad comes in because you can do it in the comfort of your own home. You don't have to worry about changes in the weather. You don't have to worry about it being cold. Also, as a woman, it can be frustrating because it gets dark out so early and it can be really hard to go on walks like after work or whatever because it's already dark and it's not really safe to be outside that late at night, unfortunately, when you're alone. So this is like being able to do all the things and all the benefits of walking, but in the comfort of your own home. And if you guys want an exclusive discount on this walking pad, you can use my code. I'll have a link at the top of the description box down below. Every morning recently I've been going on a 30-minute walk, and then sometimes at night when I just feel really stressed, really anxious, I like to get on it and just respond to emails while I'm on my phone. I think one of the coolest features about this is that it goes pretty fast and you can actually run on it if you want to. So if I wanted to do a running program, I could easily get my runs in on this treadmill in my apartment, which I love because most walking pads that I've seen don't really go very fast at all. Like you definitely couldn't run on them, but this one allows you to run. It's also super easy to set up. It took like literally 5 minutes. There's a remote control that changes the speeds. It has wheels on it so you can easily move it around, and it does fold up as well. So I have mine just out all the time because I use it pretty much every day and I have the space for it. But if you have a small space and you want to like hide it when you're not using it, you can easily fold it up and wheel it into a closet. Basically, just overall, I'm very passionate about how much I love this walking pad, and I think you guys will really appreciate these as well. Yeah, like I said, if you guys want an exclusive discount, you can use my code. Just click the link in the description box down below. Thank you to AliExpress for sponsoring today's video. I'm going to get my 30-minute walk on now. I've also found that AliExpress has the best prices for this walking pad. And you guys know I love a good deal, so I had to share that with you, that I found that they have the best, most competitive price out of anywhere. So you can see this is 2.5. It is gonna shut off in a second, but if you wanted to run or jog on this, it can actually, let's see if you guys can see, it can actually go up to 7.5. I feel like that's actually a decent jogging pace for a walking pad. I like to just stick my remote right there. Get walking, I normally do like a 3.0 pace for around 30 minutes. I think I'm gonna listen to SZA's album because it just came out and I'm excited about it. So yeah, I'm gonna go on my walk and enjoy just kind of like zoning out in the morning. So I just finished my 30-minute walk. I like to do this first and then take a shower and have my breakfast. But thank you so much to AliExpress for sponsoring today's video. Once again, if you guys have been considering getting a walking pad, now is the time to do it. Like, why pay more for one, especially with winter coming up? It's just the perfect time to invest in one. I see them going viral on TikTok and Instagram all the time, and I always wanted one, and now I understand the hype of it because it's so practical. It's so easy to get your steps in every day, especially if you're somebody like me who your job is kind of sedentary, like you're kind of just in the house a lot. It can be a good way to get some quick exercise in, get those endorphins pumping, and then you can get right back to work. Like, it's so crazy how after doing something so simple of just like easily walking for 30 minutes, I feel so ready and so energized to start my day and get going with all the things that I have to do. And I feel like if I didn't do that, I would have just been so slumped and like so slow moving. But doing something as simple as this makes my day so much better, and I love just having the convenience, like I said, of it being right here. I personally really like to just be on my phone sometimes and respond to emails while also walking. I feel like in the real world, if I was walking, I can't look down at my phone the whole time because obviously cars, and then obviously like bad people, like you need to be aware of your surroundings. But being able to do it in the comfort of your own home, I just feel safe and comfortable. I do not want you guys to miss out on the amazing deals that AliExpress has going on. Thank you so much to them for sponsoring today's video. I'm gonna take a shower, wash my hair, and then we'll have breakfast after I get out. I'm fresh out of the shower and now it is time for breakfast. So I'm actually pretty hungry today, which I'm happy about. If you guys have been following me over on my other channel, you would know I am going through a breakup right now. I was with the person for on and off around 5 years, so it's been really hard for me, and I definitely have been struggling to eat. When I get really sad, I struggle to fuel my body, and I just like, for some reason, I lose all appetite. It's really weird and it's not a good thing, and I'm trying to combat it in any way. So I've kind of been low-key forcing myself to eat most days, but it's starting to work. I feel like I'm starting to get my appetite back. Like I said, I am a little bit hungry right now, so it works out. But I have everything we're gonna need besides just like a couple seasonings and stuff. This is the basis of our avocado toast. It's very simple, but very delicious. Oh, I forgot arugula. I was a little nervous that my arugula wasn't gonna be good anymore, but I think we can salvage some of these pieces. I always buy it and then I never end up going through all of it in time. But we have arugula, a piece of sourdough toast. I am obsessed with sourdough. I go through phases, and right now I'm in a big sourdough phase. We're gonna use half of an avocado. This is spicy mayonnaise. Mine came pre-made, but you can easily make this at home with just mixing mayonnaise and sriracha, and you have a delicious spicy mayonnaise. You could even add some like red pepper flakes to it to make it extra spicy. We're gonna do 2 eggs. I'm running very low on eggs. Clearly I need to go to the grocery store. And we're gonna top it off with a little bit of balsamic glaze and also, of course, some seasonings like salt, pepper, probably red pepper flakes, maybe a little bit of something else if I'm feeling it. But yeah, let's just start by cooking the eggs and toasting the bread. I do it all in one pan now instead of having to like toast the bread separately. I find it tastes better and it's just easier for me because my toaster broke again, so I have no toaster again. I start toasting the bread first and then I crack 2 eggs in there. You guys will see. Very simple but delicious. You guys, how good does this look? So I like my eggs a little bit runny, so I don't cook them as much, maybe just like 5 minutes or so, but depending on how you like them, leave them for longer or maybe cover them with a lid as well to allow some steam. I just like them like this. Like you can see, they kind of jiggle a little bit, so they'll be a little bit runny when I go to eat it. Oh, so good with the sourdough toast, the arugula, the avocado, the spicy mayonnaise, and the balsamic glaze on top. I seasoned it with red pepper flakes, salt, pepper. Always make sure to season your avocado as well, because if you leave it plain, it just doesn't taste as good, in my opinion at least. I know this is a super simple breakfast, but this is just what I've been liking recently, and it's been tasting good to me and it's been filling me up better than what I was doing in the beginning, which was eating nothing. So I'm proud of myself for like sticking to a routine and eating something that I know is gonna make me feel really good in the end. I will catch base with you guys in a little bit when it's time for lunch. Also, so random, but I'm having 2 ashwagandha gummies. This is the serving size of these gummies. I heard that these are so good for after a breakup and reducing just like daily stress. So I started taking them like 4 days ago. I can't say if they've done much yet, but I do like them. They taste good. So I take 2 of these every day, and I just thought I would mention that. If you're going through a breakup, maybe try taking ashwagandha gummies. Lunch today, you guys might be getting sick of me because I'm doing a lot of simple recipes lately, but I've just been really liking the freedom of not buying too many ingredients and having like simple meals that I can recreate over and over again and not get tired of them. Today we're doing a tunacado. I'm calling it that now because of the viral Joe and the Juice thing. I have always loved tuna sandwiches, and I feel like I've found a really good way to get a lot of protein in. The thing about tuna that's so good is it is so high in protein. So this one packet of tuna is 33 grams of protein, which is wild. And it tastes really good. I put a little bit of low-fat mayonnaise in here. Then I seasoned it with salt, pepper, and chili flakes as I usually do, and it's good to go. Literally so delicious, even just with crackers on its own. And then this right here is the bread that we're gonna use today. This is lavash bread. A lot of people do like flatbread pizzas with it. You can find it by like all of the other different types of wraps in the grocery store. But as you can see, it's huge, first of all, and it's really low calorie, high in protein, just like a good option if you want a lot more surface area. So that's why I'm using it today, and I'm gonna toast it up in a pan after I add everything in. This right here is a, what is this? Like a dill ranch. Pretty low in calorie as well. I just feel like I don't like to do nothing on the bread. Like it needs some type of sauce because I'm a sauce girly. So I'm gonna add that to the bread first. We're gonna do some tomato slices and some avocado as well. Delicious. And then I'll probably drizzle a little bit of hot sauce on it. Okay, the presentation looks pretty good, but I feel like with wraps, it's hard to like get the full effect of it all, but here it is. I toasted it to perfection with just a little bit of olive oil spray, and you can kind of see everything in there. I love warm avocado and tomato. That might be an unpopular opinion, but I'm obsessed with it, and it just complements the tuna so well. Literally such a delicious meal, and it's, like I said, so quick. Prep time is like 5 minutes, and then the cook time is like 5 minutes. So 10 minutes total for a lunch that is so high in protein, gonna keep you full until dinner. And I'm actually about to head to the gym soon, so this is my pre-gym fuel. And I'm so happy. I love a good tuna sandwich, and I'm so happy that tuna-cados are getting the recognition now that they deserve, because tuna sandwiches are elite. I'm home from the gym. I put on this hoodie that I wear way too often, but it just came out of the washer, so I'm like, or the dryer, so I'm like, okay, I can justify it again. Also, I forgot to mention in this entire video so far that I am way blonder. If you guys don't follow me over on my vlog channel, you wouldn't have seen, or my Instagram, that I did go a lot blonder with my hair, and I'm super happy with it, so hopefully you guys like it as well. But it is time to make dinner. I am starving, and if you hear the dryer going in the background, my sheets are in there now. It was a big laundry day for me, so I can't pause it because I need my sheets to be dry when I'm ready for bed in a few hours, so you're just gonna have to deal with that a little bit. But we're making like a little steak and rice dinner, so I'm gonna get most of the ingredients out, share with you guys what you need. I'm really excited because steak is also super high in protein, so we're having like a nice high protein fulfilling day, and I've been craving steak so much recently, and I've had a filet in my fridge for so long, and it's finally time to enjoy it. So yeah, let's just get started. If you see Lulu's toes, don't worry. When I cook, she stays behind the black bowl. She knows. She's just so polite that I can't like be mad at her. But this might be the most random list of ingredients. I'm hopeful that this is gonna turn out okay. We're just gonna have to see. So I have these right here. These are crispy jalapeno pieces. They're kind of like onion strings, or like fried onions that you would put on like a green bean casserole, but they're jalapenos, and they're so spicy, so crunchy, so good. So I'm gonna add some of these on top of the steak and rice just for funsies. As for seasonings, we have olive oil. This is green and red chilies, black pepper, and salt. Keeping it simple, we're also going to use a little bit of soy sauce on the steak and cooking the bell peppers. I have a green and a red and the white onion. I'm gonna chop those up first, saute them with a little bit of soy sauce and olive oil. Hopefully it'll taste good. I've never done like soy sauce with steak before, but this is my piece of steak right here. Probably just gonna cook the whole thing and then probably have like 2/3 of it right now. And then also for funsies, I'm gonna add like 1/3 of an avocado to the bowl as well. And then I'm just gonna do pre-made microwavable rice to make things really easy, because I turned over a new leaf and I'm so over cooking rice. The microwavable rice is easy and it works every time. So I'm gonna get started by cutting up the veggies first, and so on and so forth. You guys will see. All right, y'all, so the steak is cooking. It's on a like low to medium heat right now. I took the bell peppers and onion out for a little bit to let the steak cook up, and then I'll add them back in a few minutes. It cooks up super quick. I cut it because every time I cook steak on the stovetop and not on a grill, I am so bad at guessing when it's done. So to avoid all of that, I was like, I'm just gonna cut it up beforehand. I know it's not proper steak cooking technique, but it was just easier for me to make sure I know that it's all cooked, and I'm tired, so I just want something a little bit easier, you know. But one thing that I love about cooking steak is when these juices start to thicken up a little bit and you get like a nice steak sauce. Oh my goodness, so good. Now all we really have to do is heat up the rice, add the onions and peppers back in, and then cut up some avocado, and we should be just about done. It smells so good. I love the smell of soy sauce. And I also didn't salt either the veggies or the steak because I remembered like soy sauce is super salty anyway, so you don't need salt, just pepper and chili flakes if you want it spicy. one of my cats is very talkative, so you might hear her in the background, but how good does this look? I'm so excited to eat it. So we have, like I said, like a third of an avocado, half of a packet of rice, which is about like 200 calories worth of rice, and I chose to use jasmine tonight because that's all I had. But I think jasmine goes pretty well with this. And then we have the steak. Like I said, I probably did like 2/3 or 3/4 of the steak because I want that high protein and I love steak. So of course I'm gonna add a lot of that. Most of the peppers and onions that I cut up are in there. The jalapeno crispy pieces are right there. And then I did top it with a little bit of sesame seeds as well. I'm so excited to dig in. It smells delicious and I'm so hungry right now. I tried to step away from the washer and dryer for a second, but that is actually going to conclude today's video. I don't think I'm gonna eat anything else tonight besides probably like just water. Probably just gonna have water, maybe some fruit snacks if I'm feeling up to it. A lot of times after I eat, I just get so tired that even if I am still like a little hungry for a little something sweet, because I'm always craving something sweet, but even when I want something sweet after I eat, I'm like too tired to even just like the effort of making something sweet or just like picking something out of my cabinet. Anybody else relate? Like after I eat dinner, after I come home from the gym, I'm just dead. Like I am ready to go to sleep. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Definitely check out the link down below to AliExpress, and thank you to them for sponsoring today's video. I am obsessed with my walking pad. It is such a good thing to have, like I said, especially for the winter or if you live somewhere where it's not really walkable. It's just a great investment for yourself and for your health, and I'm sure we're all trying to like get better about our health goals for 2023, so now is the perfect time. It's on their website for a really good price, so you guys don't want to miss out. I'll leave the link in the description box down below. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you stuck to the end, I really appreciate you, and I will talk to you in my next video very soon.